This is Ones to Watch, where myself and Mr. Darren Ambrose each pick out two players that we want to talk about ahead of their games this weekend. And right now, here is my first choice.
Haaland is on a run. He's got three Wolves players around him. Not that that bothers him. Gets it onto his right foot. Strikes down low and in. Past the goalkeeper for another goal. His 14th of the season.
That is Mr. Erling Haaland. Sometimes
we all want to watch Erling Haaland, don't we?
Okay, it sounds like an obvious one, but this is his first Manchester derby for Manchester City. Of course, with the legacy of the Haalands, there's no love lost between them and Manchester United. We know why, Mr. Roy Keane. And sometimes in life, when you're watching greatness, at the time, you don't understand truly how amazing it was. I remember growing up watching Ronaldo, the R9, Zinedine Zidane, these players. You just took them for granted. They were just amazing. With Haaland, just talk me through some of the numbers we were just talking about there, off air about Champions League. I think it's like 21 goals in 26.
It's 26 goals in 21
the
appearances.
Other way around. 26 goals in 21.
I mean, he's got 11 in 7 Premier League games this season. In the same season, he's got 9 goals in 8 games for Norway. It's incredible. He's like built from a lab. That's the only way you can describe this guy.
Haaland,
I mean, you're a fan of Rocky?
Yes.
Ivan Drago?
Yes.
Kind of boxer that's built from a lab. Okay, he ended up losing to Rocky in the end, but it's kind of, he's going to score.
He's got it all.
He scores a hat-trick. He comes off. He's unhappy that he hasn't scored 4 or 5. And I'm telling you now, I think we could be seeing the first Premier League player to score a double hat-trick in one game.
Whoa. Darren, say that again slowly.
We could be seeing a first player in the Premier League history to score a double hat-trick in one game. 6 goals. He goes to a team that concedes quite. If you say go to, I don't know, a Bournemouth, for instance, or a Fulham, or I don't know, whoever it may be.
Well, Leicester after.
I know, I feel a bit bad. Yeah, but Leicester conceded the most amount of goals already this season, and they're on full pomp. I can just see him just scoring as many goals as he can, and he won't be happy with that either. It's just a goal machine. Absolutely brilliant. Can't wait for it. For my first player, Madge, I'm going for someone who's in need of hitting some form.
Alexander-Arnold, Reed's got a touch, it's Salah! And Liverpool have equalised. It's Mohamed Salah on opening day.
Like you said, needs to hit form, but we know how good he is.
He will hit form, and this is why he's my one to watch. Obviously, huge game against Brighton. I think they need to start picking up wins and moving closer up the table towards Manchester City. We've just spoken about the best goal scorer in Erling Haaland. Salah will be unhappy about this. He'll be unhappy. We know what he's like. He loves goals. Only 2 this season. I say 2 already. Only 2 for Salah. That's not great, but people who are going to take him out of their fantasy Premier League sides will be foolish, because he will come good soon. We're going to see a 2 or 3 goal a game soon.
We saw it with Son, the way he came on and turned it around. I think that's coming for Salah, isn't it?
Exactly, and maybe these 2 weeks he could do it.
Let's talk about our second players. My second player is one of our own, Richarlison. Let's talk about him quickly. Of course, had a torrid time in the week in the international games. Scored a goal, but of course... some real horrible scenes.
Absolutely disgraceful scenes. Yeah, a banana thrown on the pitch. It's
in 2022 to be talking about this is sickening.
You can't buy bananas in the stadium. So it's been preempted. Someone's taken it in, and I just think it's disgraceful. So I'm looking for how he's going to react to that. I know his teammates for Brazil were fantastic. I know the footballing community has been fantastic. We reacted to what had the disgraceful treatment that he's received. So I really hope that he comes back and he scores a few goals against Arsenal just to rub it in. I just think it will be brilliant, and the celebration, we know it will be brilliant. It'll be fantastic.
Well, he seems to thrive in an atmosphere where he's hated, doesn't he? For some reason, a lot of other fans don't like him, and I can see the Arsenal fans getting onto him.
Yeah, when he's on your team, you absolutely love him. No one deserves the treatment that players get lately, and that was just disgraceful, and I really felt for him, to be honest.
Let's hope he comes back with an absolute bang. You've gone for...
Yeah, my final player is Ivan Toney. Now, I've gone with him because he's gone away international. It's rightly so, because he was in absolutely fantastic form for Brentford. Didn't get a minute on the pitch, which I thought was pointless. I don't know why they took him. I just think
not even a minute.
He deserved an opportunity against
Darren
either Italy or
should
Germany.
ring him up and say, "I'm really sorry, pal."
Absolutely. Look, you get into the squad, you're delighted, you're buzzing, and look, you're confident. I'm sure he was, but I'm sure he's expecting to get 1 minute. Ask any person in the country, if we're playing one up front at the World Cup, who's playing? Harry Kane. Everyone knows that. So why couldn't we see Ivan Toney against one of these top teams? I just thought it was a stupid decision, and I hope he comes back, and I hope he gets 2 or 3 goals exactly like he did last time and react to that. And force Gareth Southgate to continue to take him. He's going to be back up, but you need a confident player like Ivan Toney to be back up to Harry Kane. And his penalties, these tournaments go to penalties a lot. Best penalty taker in the world.